Black delivery guy refused to enter. She framed him for rape, but karma hit fast. He was just doing his job, a simple delivery. But when he refused to enter her mansion, she screamed, cried, and falsely accused him of something unforgivable. What happened next? Karma knocked on her door fast. Before we dive into this jaw-dropping story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a true tale that'll leave you speechless. Marcus James was no stranger to hard work, a tall, soft-spoken 26-year-old black man with kind eyes and a strong back. He had taken up delivery work to save money for his dream, opening a small soul food restaurant in his neighborhood. He worked 6 days a week, driving a bright red van for Swift Drop couriers in Westport Heights, one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the state. On a Friday afternoon, under the blazing summer sun, Marcus pulled up to the luxurious iron gates of a sprawling mansion. The delivery note read, "High priority package, hand delivered to doorstep, no contactless drop-off." The gate buzzed open, security cameras swiveled, tracking his every move as he drove in. The mansion looked like something out of a movie: white marble steps, trimmed hedges, and Roman-style columns. He parked the van and walked to the door, package in hand. As he rang the bell, the door opened immediately, and out stepped Vanessa Caldwell, a platinum blonde woman in her early 30s wearing a silk robe, sunglasses on her head, and a champagne flute in her hand. She was wealthy, bored, and clearly used to getting what she wanted. "Come in," she said casually, brushing her hair back. "It's cooler inside. I need you to put the package in the living room." Marcus hesitated. Company policy was clear: never enter private homes alone, especially gated properties. He smiled politely. "Ma'am, I'm really sorry, but we're not allowed to step inside. I can leave it right here for you." Her face changed instantly, from friendly to irritated. She stepped closer, lowering her voice. "I said, come in." Marcus stood his ground. "Sorry, I could lose my job." She stared at him for a long second. Her eyes narrowed. "Fine," she hissed, and snatched the package from his hands. Marcus turned and walked away. He didn't know that, by standing his ground, he had just triggered something dangerous, something that would almost destroy his life. That night, Marcus was at home laughing with his younger sister over dinner when a loud knock echoed at the door. He opened it, to find 2 police officers standing outside. "Marcus James." "Yes, sir." "You're under arrest for sexual assault and attempted rape," the officer said, handcuffing him before he could even process the words. "What? No, what are you talking about? I didn't do anything," his sister screamed as the officers dragged him away. His neighbors peeked through curtains, watching silently. Within hours, his photo was all over the news. Delivery man assaults wealthy woman in her home. Inside the police station, Marcus sat shaking. He had no lawyer, no idea how to even prove he was innocent. Detectives showed him photos of Vanessa crying, with makeup smudged in a torn robe. She told them Marcus pushed his way inside, forced himself on her, and left when she screamed. "But I never stepped inside," Marcus said again and again. "There are cameras on the gate and by the porch." The officers exchanged a look. One of them leaned in. Those cameras, conveniently, weren't working today. Marcus was trapped. A clean record, a hard worker, a dreamer, and yet, in a matter of hours, he had become a monster in the eyes of the world. 3 days passed. Marcus remained behind bars. The company suspended him. His family couldn't afford a good lawyer. It felt like the end. But across town, in a small coffee shop, a woman named Nina Reyes was watching the news. She was a tech contractor who had once worked on security systems in that very neighborhood. The moment she saw the mansion's image on the screen, her eyes widened. She knew those cameras, and she knew something else too. They backed up footage to a private cloud, which Vanessa probably didn't even know existed. Driven by a gut feeling, she contacted Marcus's public defender. "If you get a warrant to access the backup cloud server for that property's security system," Nina told them, "you might find something Vanessa didn't expect anyone to see." It wasn't easy. But Marcus's lawyer, a young black man named David Sterling, took a chance and filed a motion. The judge granted access to the backup cloud, and what they found: footage showing Marcus never even stepped inside. The timestamp matched exactly. The audio picked up his calm, polite refusal, Vanessa snatching the package. No force, no aggression, no crime. The courtroom went silent as the footage played. Vanessa's face turned pale. Her lawyer tried to object. The judge wasn't having it. Case dismissed. Charges dropped. But Marcus wasn't done. After his release, Marcus faced a new struggle. His reputation was ruined. Though cleared, some people still gave him strange looks. Clients cancelled their delivery contracts with SwiftDrop. But David Sterling, the lawyer, encouraged him to file a civil suit against Vanessa for defamation, emotional distress, and false accusation. The trial was public. Vanessa's lies were exposed. Her previous record revealed that this wasn't her first time making outrageous claims. She'd once accused a gardener of theft and an ex-boyfriend of assault. Both cases had been dropped quietly with hush money. But Marcus wasn't settling. He told the judge, "This isn't just about me. It's about how quickly people believe the worst about someone because of their skin color." The jury ruled in Marcus's favor. Vanessa was ordered to pay $2.5 million in damages. Her assets were frozen. Her face, once smiling on Instagram and socialites pages, became a symbol of cruelty and injustice. She lost friends, lost sponsors, lost everything. And as for Marcus, with the money from the lawsuit and a GoFundMe started by supporters, Marcus finally opened his restaurant, Honest Plate. Located in the heart of the city, it became a symbol of second chances, justice, and good soul food. Nina Reyes became his tech partner, handling security and even running a community program teaching tech skills to youth. David Sterling was now a frequent guest, eating fried chicken, mac and cheese, and peach cobbler with pride. Local news channels did follow-up stories. Celebrities even visited. Oprah's team called for an interview. Marcus went from falsely accused to fully celebrated, not because he sought fame, but because he held on to the truth. One night, as the restaurant buzzed with life, Marcus stood near the entrance, watching people eat and laugh. His younger sister hugged him tight. "You did it, Marcus. You beat them." He smiled, voice calm and full of strength. "No, truth did. Karma just helped a little."